Sorry, Administrator. I want to be alone for a while.
I can take care of things here.
Utterly annihilate. So rude.
Here! Huh! Here! Raging flames burn! Here! Huh!
I'll heal all your wounds.
Here!
So rude.
This will end it. It all ends now.
Befall.
Here! Huh!
This is the underworld.
Here! I am the fires of hell. Huh! Here! Huh! Here! Cleansing fire!
I'll heal all your wounds. Now's our chance. Let's use it.
This will end it. It all ends now.
Judge.
Nothing to brag about. It's over now. Let's go.
It would be a discourtesy to leave a cup of tea untouched on the table.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's delicious. Thank you for your hospitality. Pray, excuse me, but where are the fireworks you mentioned?
Do you not have them there?
They're useless now.
Judging from your words, you've made up your mind.
What other choice do I have? My ground fireworks ruined the salon, and so many people hate them now.
Stepping down after falling into others' disfavor?
That would be too feeble an excuse, don't you think?
Too feeble an excuse?
You expected your artistic path to be paved without tribulations.
But it's not what I'm talking about! Ground fireworks are a mistake that won't be forgiven a second time. Something as dangerous as ground fireworks should be banned. That's what all the articles and comments online are saying. And now I'm banned from participating in the salon. Everyone thinks my work is a dangerous disaster. How am I supposed to keep...
Keep what?
How can I call ground fireworks art if all they do is disgust people?
My father was a renowned pyrotechnic designer. I want to carry on his art. That's what you told me during your first arrival at the Society of Muses. Clement refused to give up after the accident. Yet you sit here in safety and admit defeat. Are you to disavow your father's art on his behalf?
Please don't make my failure about my father. Also, if you didn't know my father, please don't comment on his mindset as if you did.
Say that to the people from the fact-finding committee who wrote those articles.
You read them too?
I'm a critic. Of course I keep an eye on what my disgraced peers are pouring out to debase the standards of our industry. Even if they're just swimming with the current, they came out with those articles far too quickly. I have to assume that some people are in quite a hurry to assign presuppositions to an incident that's still under investigation.
Lady Hera, if you just want to see the fireworks, they're yours now. Just don't bring up ground fireworks again after this. Thank you for your hospitality. I'll see myself out now.
Ah, so still fireworks.
Is this another form I need to fill out or something?
See for yourself.
Flame color stratification. Reaction buffering. Is this my father's handwriting? This is my father's improved ground fireworks design. I'm sure of it. So many of his ideas are the same as mine. my father's manuscript. The Society of Muses doesn't accept fireworks.
Clement had it delivered over himself. As for the matter of whether we accept fireworks, tell me, why did you take these as fireworks from the beginning?
Huh?
The designs in this manuscript have never been of fireworks, at least not from Clement's perspective.
But these are clearly improved ground fireworks. What you're saying sounds like
A sophistry. What if I told you that this is how Clement put it himself during our discussion?
What?
More room is to be had for emphasizing the colors, should we not limit the design to the parameters of a firework. This wasn't conjecture on my part, but rather Clement's experience talking. As far as he was concerned, whether or not they were fireworks wasn't important, nor was the Society of Fireworks certification. It didn't even matter to him whether or not these ideas would have a successor. He simply thought that it would be a great pity if he couldn't bring his ideas to fruition.
How?
You're the successor to your father's craft, but what you didn't grasp was his artistic vision. Fortunately, although you're rather clumsy, you still know how to use your head. I invited you here tonight because I recognize your artistic perception. Now, it's time for you to answer my question. Think again about your father's manuscript. Have you been seeking to restore your father's name all these years? Or his art?
His name or his art? I'm not sure I understand the difference.
Do you think they're interchangeable? Fine, I'll rephrase the question. What are ground fireworks to you? Are they a tool for acquiring recognition? Or something you're passionate about? Do you remember what you felt the first time you ever saw ground fireworks?
Did you make this, Father?
So, what do you think? Not bad, eh?
Is this also a firework? It seems kind of different somehow.
That's a good question. It doesn't have a name yet. Let me think of one. If we're saying it's a firework, then technically it could be called a raised detonation frame firework. But that's a bit of a mouthful. So why don't we call it a ground firework for now?
Do you have any more, Father? I want to see another one.
I'm afraid not, Lolo. This is just a test product I made when inspiration struck. And you're its very first audience.
It's first. You mean more people are gonna get to see it too?
Mm-hmm. You betcha. I'll make sure lots more people get to see it. After all, it's an artist's job to do all they can to share their creativity with others.
Seen my father's fireworks in such a long time. I almost forgot. How could I have almost forgotten something like that? What I felt the first time. I just felt that they were so bright, warm, and real. To share their creativity with others. That's what my father said.
Indeed. This mindset sounds simple, but it's the greatest an artist can have. Art is the means by which an artist conveys their creativity and interpretation of beauty. It's one's true convictions incarnate, beyond right and wrong or good and bad, as well as a manifestation of one's spirit, unbound by physicality. The pursuit of art is an artist's self-reflection and improvement upon their aesthetic instincts. Unless one is without self-respect, no change to their creations will result in their ruin. Failure, rejection. This has long been the path the course in Amorphes. Even today's so-called traditions began as puerile experimentation. How much ash was left in their wake before the first patina of brilliance was formed? If you're certain you can surpass your past failed works, then why do you still care what anyone thinks of them? What you should be doing is using your next piece to innovate on your art and correct your mistakes. Now do you understand what Clement's vision was? What an artist's vision is? Now that you know, what is it that you really want?
What's wrong with me? I'm sorry. I still don't entirely understand what an artist's practice is. You must think I'm really stupid. But you're right. I was so worried about getting an association certification and the reputation of my fireworks that I almost forgot about when I'm happiest. Lady Hera, I've made a decision.
Pray tell.
From now on, they won't be called ground fireworks.
Whatever suits you. Now, hurry back home, since you figured it out.
I will. Thank you, Lady Hera. I'm going to carry on my father's art.
Don't you want your suitcase? I certainly didn't agree to keep it. Take your father's manuscript with you, too.
Isn't it part of the Society of Muses collection? Can I really take it with me?
It would be a waste to leave it with the Society of Muses. Besides, it's just a stack of papers. I wouldn't mind having them removed from our collection.
Is something wrong, Lady Hera?
Another option just occurred to me. Would you like to hear?
Remember history! Follow tradition! Regulate art! Guide the true path!
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Could I check it again? Guess there isn't time. Alright, this is it then. Okay, Father. Here I go.
You want to donate this to the Society of Muses? Are you certain?
I've thought it over. And the Society of Muses is the best place for it. Quentin wants to protect the Galvani family name. Now that I've been branded a criminal, there is no way he'll see me.
The Society of Muses is not beyond the reach of the law.
Huh? Oh, forgive me. That's not at all what I meant. I just mean that I think what Quentin said makes sense. What I've made doesn't really have any business being called a firework. But then it sounds A little bit like I'm starting my own sect.
Lots of people who come to the Society of Muses share this feeling.
Is that so? I guess if the old fogies won't acknowledge it, you just have to acknowledge it yourself. The moment I accepted the idea that I wasn't making fireworks, the inspiration just started surging. It's a shame I only had the time to write down this much. That reminds me, should I go ahead and sign?
By signing, you consent to transfer this manuscript Judas Benendi to us. I don't have the elan to find another home for it. If there's anyone else you can pass on your craft to, I'd advise you against signing.
Ah, there used to be once, but perhaps not anymore. After all, ground fireworks have been forced to bear responsibility for the accident with me. That they haven't been banned outright is already very lenient. As for carrying it on, what will be, will be. Still, maybe someone else will think of it in a few years' time. I'm still confident in my ideas.
If I told you then that the person to carry them on would be your daughter, would you have done anything differently?
I can take care of things here.
Leave it to me.
Here! Great. On the offensive. Cleansing fire! Here!
I'm ready. This power will be able to heal everyone.
It all ends now! Here!
I'll heal
Here.
all your wounds.
Over.
Raging flames burn!
Yeah?
All right, back on the offensive. I shall sever your karma. Here! This will end it. Here! This calamity stops here! Here! Raging flames burn! Here!
Over.
All right, back on the offensive.
This is the underworld.
Here! This will end it. Scorching blade storm. Here!
What Looks like I'm safe. I'll heal.
Great. This battle will be over in no time. I shall sever your carnage. This calamity stops here. Here.
So rude. Over.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Here. Here.
I'll heal.
Great. This is that all you've got? Here.
Now's our time.
Scorching blade storm. It all ends now. Job finished. Time for some rest.